Get caught in a net with ANet. For your mind, body, and soul. Get caught in a net with ANet. It's your intellectual radio show, here to inspire you and encourage you to be your very best. Get caught in a net with ANet.
You are now tuned in to Mind, Body, and Soul with ANet, where your hosts, Annette Harris, analyze intriguing life questions and concerns, such as, do Christians suffer from mental illness? Have you wondered why they act abnormal? Or you may ask, what is really going on in their minds? Do you need ANet? Well, keep listening for a biblical understanding of the psychology of the mind.
It is Wednesday evening, guys. We normally come on at 12 in the afternoon. It's your girl. I'm here, Annette Harris, the host of Mind, Body, and Soul with ANet, brought to you by GetCaughtinANet Incorporated. And I am excited to be here this evening. I have got so, oh my goodness, so much joy even thinking about what was going to happen on tonight. I'm glad because my friend is here, guys. You're my friend, right?
Yeah, I'm your
Tonight,
friend.
I think he is. But guys, come on in. You know, we're live on my Facebook page, Annette Get Caught in the Net. Earl Winfrey, shout out to you over at Intellectual Radio. He has us live, the audio portion on my YouTube channel, Get Caught in the Net Incorporated. So you can hop on over there if you want to listen. And then also I'm live on Instagram, Get Caught in the Net. So you shouldn't miss me tonight. If one of your avenues go down, go on, hop on over to the other one. But do me a huge favor. When you come into the live feed, I ask that you click that share button, click the share button, like and share, love and share, care and share, so many emoticons that you can use, but please make sure you get this out. Go ahead and tag individuals, because tonight, guys, come on, tonight is the night. Tonight is the, oh, sorry, come back now, come back. I'm reeling it back in. But anyway, tonight is the night for healing. It's a night of healing. A night of healing. I heard the Lord speak to me. I know y'all probably going to talk about me because I just got through singing that song and I'm talking about the Lord. But the Lord did speak to me at the beginning of the year, give me a theme for this year, as he normally does. And he said 2022 is the year of healing. It is the year of healing. And then a few weeks ago, I heard the Lord speak in my spirit to reach out to Elder McGee. and ask him about coming on to do a segment of spoken word poetry. He corrected me and said poetry. So we have him on, and I understand that I actually was able to get him on by just asking him, and others couldn't do this. Yeah, I don't have it, like that. No, just kidding. No, but seriously, I appreciate you. How are you doing this evening, Elder McGee? Pastor McGee?
I am doing all right. You're good, because normally you would not catch me doing this on the air. Yes, I do write poetry, but I just write it really. I'm not one to perform at this stage in my life.
At this stage, what does that mean? You getting old or something?
No, I'm getting younger.
There you go.
I'm getting younger, but you're my buddy. And since we're both on intellectualradio.com, we both have a wonderful show. We support one another. So for you, I'll do this.
Yay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, guys, don't go anywhere. I promise you, tag somebody, share it. I've been trying to tag and share, and let me acknowledge a few people that I see on here already. Hey, Brandy, thanks for coming in, sweetie. I appreciate you. Walter Jones, did somebody say poetry? Yes, we did. Stay on, guys. Listen, we have actually a treat for you, and we have a surprise. I'm not going to tell you what that surprise is. You just have to tune in and listen. All right. Hey, Enda, I see you guys over here on Instagram as well. Thank you so much for joining us on tonight. I know it's different. We're on in the evening. I kind of like this evening time, but we're going to get started. We're going to jump right into it.
Oh, wait a minute. I see Dr. Hill. Let me put my Pepsi up.
Dr. Hi, Dr. Hill. Hi, Dr. Hill. He told off on himself. I wasn't going to say anything. I have my water as usual, Dr. Hill, so I'm good. But as I was mentioning earlier, I reached out to Pastor McGee because I said, I want to have a segment. It ended up that we decided on the evening time to be able to have spoken word poetry that would just kind of address the different aspects of our life. We need healing in so many different areas. It's not only physical healing that we need it in. And when the Lord spoke to me, I understood that. I understood the assignment. I understood that it did not just mean for physical healing, mental, spiritual, in every aspect. We've been touched by so many different things just within the past 2 or 3 years. And, it has taken a change, a turn in our lives. And we face so much. And sometimes individuals have not necessarily gone through it easily, if you would. But tonight we want to have this time to be able to minister to you and to let you know that this is your year of healing. You have to receive it. And you're probably going to get tired of me all year long. I'm going to keep saying it because I know what the Lord gave me, and you've got to grab a hold of it and receive it for yourself. So I know that we have some, Elder McGee is ready. I'm just going to tell you that. And he has a couple of different subjects that he wants to talk about. But before I release him and let him go, I'm going to ask him a quick question. So Pastor McGee, you've been writing poetry, spoken word. I love to use that word. For how long? Poetry.
Consistently since 1999.
1999. Wow. Yeah. That's a long time.
Yeah, as I was telling you earlier, I did it on the dare.
Okay. All right.
But in high school, you were given writing assignments, literature assignments. We had to study poetry, and poetry always intrigued me. But I like to write, period. I write short stories, I write plays, I've written songs. And so it only seemed natural that I can segue into poetry. And so this is where I am. And I was supposed to have a book ready to drop by Valentine's Day weekend, but procrastination stepped in.
Uh-oh. So a book of poetry?
Yeah. So that's going to be
Oh,
on. That it will drop sometime this year, just
okay.
not this weekend.
That's okay. That's okay. You know, because we could actually, kind of look back on and remember that that's what you said. That it was supposed to be in Valentine's Day weekend. But you know what? God's timing is important. You may have had it in your mind. I want to get it out this weekend, but God said, okay. And he may have said it at that point. Maybe he changed his mind and like, okay, you know what? There's going to be a time when it comes out that it is definitely going to be needed. And I firmly believe that. So, yeah, 1999, that's a long time. And you have been writing poetry. I can tell you this. I am so, I don't know, sometimes I get mesmerized by the fact that I can call you up maybe a week before, sometimes a day before, sometimes a day of, and say, Pastor McGee, can you please write a spoken word for such and such, whatever subject? And you're like, yeah, I know you give me a hard time a lot of times, but then you're like, oh, okay. And you'll just whip it out just like that. And I'm like, wow, it's just amazing. And the first time you did that, I was like, this is talent, this is ministry. How did you even, I know you said you did it on a dare, but did you know that you had that within you already?
You know what? Again, because I have a history of writing, my mind is always going. I'm always envisioning certain scenarios in my head. So basically, what I do is I think about what I want to write about, and I just simply write what I see. I write my thoughts. Whatever I envision, that's what I write. If I'm writing a play, I'm really envisioning every scene, and I'm just simply writing what I see. So whenever you give me a topic, especially after you explain the topic, because sometimes you give me some stuff, I'm like, what? I know you got to explain. All I need is a brief explanation. Then I allow the Lord to paint the picture for me, and then I simply write whatever He paints. And so, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know how it's going to sound. I just write it, and then I go back and look it over.
Right. Okay. Wow. That's real talent, guys. I'm telling you, real talent. I'm appreciative. I'm grateful that you are doing this and that you've been collaborating with GetCaughtinANet for a while.
Yeah.
Although Dr. Hill said the other week, she said you slipping because you haven't given anything lately. But there's, I'm not gonna touch that. Do I see Pastor Rodney Lawrence Jones on the
Yeah,
Facebook
you see
Live?
him. You see him. You see him.
Namaste. No, thanks for joining, big brother. I appreciate you. I do see Apostle Hunt and Joe McCord. Hey guys, come on in, come on in. Pastor Rodney says, I love poetry. The Bible is full of it. Yes, Lord.
Yes.
Yes, it is. And one book of the Bible comes to mind. Lord have mercy. Sometimes you can't hardly touch it. It's smooth, kind of
Come on.
fire.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
Fire.
Song of Solomon.
Oh, yes.
One of my
Yes.
favorite books.
Okay. Uh-oh. Were you inspired by the book of Solomon?
Actually, I had planned on writing an updated version of the Song of Solomon. I started it and never finished it. And then I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, Toni Morrison, I believe she came out with a version of it. So I just put it on the shelf. But I was going to actually rewrite it in today's time,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay. I would love to hear that.
me too.
I really would. You say you too? That would actually be quite interesting, quite interesting. So let's see here. I do see some more individuals coming in. So thanks guys for joining us. I see you, Rhonda. Thank you for coming in. Brian Gray, I appreciate you. Hey guys, this is a night of healing through poetry. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to let Pastor McGee. I don't know why I was going to call you an apostle. Maybe because I said apostle.
No.
Anyway.
I don't pay it. maybe leave that alone. I didn't pay enough to be an apostle yet.
You got to pay to pray. Okay, which one do you want to start off with? Do you want to? Should I list the categories that you have first?
You can. We'll save the surprise for the last category.
The surprise. Okay, so y'all have to stay on. Y'all can't go anywhere because the surprise is going to be on. Okay. All right. So we have different categories of poetry on this evening that Pastor McGee is going to recite. Depression, healing from depression, physical healing, relationship healing. Some of y'all need that. Don't play with me. Yes, you do. Self-esteem. That's also a good category as well. We also have, so self-esteem is going to be from the position of a woman, Black woman, and then a Black man. Okay. All right.
And then I'm going to bonus it with another one.
And he's going to bonus it with another. Excuse me. All right. And so I have two more categories: spiritual healing and societal. Is that right? Societal healing. All right. Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
All right. Let me get the music queued up. Give me a second. Okay. Only for Get Caught in the Net, because she owes me. The next time connection is the next time I need on connections, I need her there. All right. All right. Let me get this music up. Let me know if you can hear it.
You have it going?
Yeah. You hear it?
Can't hear it.
You don't hear it? Okay, give me a second.
You have the capability, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear it now?
I cannot.
You cannot. Okay, give me a second.
And you guys, if you're on here, if you can hear it, let me know. Okay, Brandy says she can't hear it. There we go.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
Can you hear it now? Okay, let me rewind. All right, we're gonna start it over. I'm gonna bring it down. How's that? All right. This one is depression. It seems like I've always marched to the beat of a different drummer, always striving to fit in with everyone, craving their validation, which means I never looked at my own esteem. Just to see how low it really was, my life seemed to be devoid of something that I searched far and wide to find. But what was I searching for? I was never sure. All I know is that I never felt complete, and if I never felt complete, then where does that path that I'm on leads me? I thought acceptance was found over here. No, maybe over here. Perhaps over there. But it always seems to escape me. I feel like I'm in a daze, lost in a maze, and my vision distorted by a haze. Sometimes I wish I could turn back the hands of time and start my life over again, because truth be told, I really don't like my life. Not even sure of my purpose. And just when I thought I was sinking to the abyss of despair, God spoke to me through the voice of love, agape, reached down and freed me from the quicksand of my self-worthlessness. And he assured me that I matter, and with him I can do not only all things, but he will allow me to exceed my own expectations of myself. His love is here to blow my mind as he gives me new life. Other one on depression, because I was just sharing with an individual who really mentioned to me that they were almost at the point of taking their own life. Everything around them seemed to be okay. The job seemed to be okay. The family seemed to be okay, but they were not okay. And it stemmed from something that happened in the past that they were never truly healed from. And
wow.
So there are certain triggers that triggered this emotional decay in this individual. And so I began to, and that's when it really came to me that even with depression, you do have PTSD. You do have PTSD based upon what happened to you in your past, but really your PTSD is really talking about the present. And so I'm gonna Let me do that one right now. Give me 1 second.
Okay, and while you're setting that up,
What if you could make a
Okay, go ahead.
while you're setting that up, I am going to actually add, now when you do your music, take it down some more. I did
All
have
right.
someone here that said that they could barely hear you. They heard the music more than you. So
All right,
make sure we
gotcha.
kind of take that down just
Let
as
me
a,
bring that all the way down. Give me a second. We'll do a quick mic test before I cue it all the way up.
okay.
Let me know how this sounds. If you can hear this, and then you can hear me. One, two, 1, 2. How does this sound? 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear the music?
I can hear the music loud. Maybe take the music
The
down.
music is still loud. Really? Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Let me try to bring this music down some more.
because we want to be able to hear you
Is it still loud?
better.
That's better.
Yep.
Okay. Give me
You
a
guys
second.
give me your thoughts. Let me know if it's better when you hear it and I hear it. Yep, they said it's better.
It's better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm gonna turn mine up so I can hear. All right. How everything sound good now then?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me start this over.
This
All
is
right,
so
here we go.
exciting. Go ahead.
Hush. Can't seem to find peace because I'm afraid to go to sleep. Sometimes I have nightmares, and what's more frightening is that I awaken from my nightmare only to face a nightmare of everyday life. Maybe it's depression, I don't know. So many thoughts running through my head, feels like I'm losing a battle in my mind. I need help, but who can I call? Who can help me to flourish and grow when no one seems to be able to relate to what I'm going through? See, it's got to be more than just telling me to pray about it. Maybe I don't know how to pray, or perhaps my line to God is temporarily out of service. So I need someone to intercede and interject words of encouragement and real help. Get to the root of the thing that has me traumatized and help me to navigate through this valley of PTSD. Except mine is not post, but it's present traumatic stress that has my life in disorder. Sometimes I feel like the song when it said, I looked all over, but I couldn't find nobody. I'm calling. Can anyone hear me? Who shall inform me of my trauma so that I can be healed at my center? And in my weakened condition, I hear a divine voice from heaven comforting me. And God is letting me know that I am healed by his love. All right. How was that?
Yes, love it, love it. They say, yeah, they can hear you much better. This is great.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was ministering earlier, wasn't he, Brandy? Oh, yeah.
All
You put
right.
that preacher hat on.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to move to the next one?
Yeah, we can. We can do the physical healing. Give me a second to cue that music up.
All right. And while he's doing that, thanks for coming in, Janice John. Hey, Gwendolyn Nixon. Let's see, Tashana, my cousin, she told me to make sure to tag her. Thanks for coming in. And there are other, Deatrice, did I mention you? Thanks for coming in, sweetie. Hey, this is a night of healing through poetry with Pastor McGee, and he has started already.
Hey, Deatrice.
She said she's working and listening. Thank you. Thank you.
Tell her stop working. Tell her stop working. Just listen.
Guys, make sure to click that share button. Click the share button. Beatrice, don't pay any attention to him because he's not going to pay your bills. But go ahead.
You're right. Okay. This one is called A Message to My Friend. And this is about physical healing. And what this really is about is someone that you know. And we all have a person that we know that might be in a physical dilemma. They need healing in their body. And they are really at the point of, just giving it all, throwing it all away, giving into despair, thinking that they would never get their healing. And so as that friend, you're to be there for them so that they can have a shoulder to lean on, so they can have someone to cry to. So it's called A Message to My Friend. What are friends for when I see what you have to endure just to live your life, trying to accomplish your dreams and goals? Yet you have to constantly place them on hold because you have to run to the rescue to help another in distress. And maybe that's what fascinates me in my own special way. I want to let you know that I'm doing my part to rescue you. And even though I'm not there with you, I am there. So I can only do this with your permission because no one can gain access to your world without you letting them in. That being said, can I comfort you in sadness and encourage you in times of disappointment? May I be your tower of strength when you're weak and your healing balm when you're sick. When you're stressed out after an upsetting day, will you allow me to be the sounding board for all your frustration? And you may say, I have that access already, yet you hold back, not wanting to burden anyone any more than you have to. But that's what friends are for. Sometimes you just want someone to listen to you cry. You don't want to talk. You just want to weep and have an audience who would hear your tears. That's what I'm here for. So I need you to do this for me. I need you to get your rest, gain your strength, get well, because I need you. Not like everyone else that needs something from you. I need my friend. The way that you are right now, nothing else from you. I just need you. And I need you for forever. See, you must be healed for that to happen. So if it be possible, take a portion of my strength, take a portion of my will, take a portion of my health, take it inside of you. Use me until you are better. Because the truth of the matter is, if we are to be friends, there must be two of us. All right?
That's deep. Brandy said we should have had some candles and some incense going for that one. That was deep.
All right, where
And
you want to go now?
And I'm sure, let me just say this. I'm sure that many of you that were listening to this, you could probably place yourself in that, in those words, because you probably know of someone that you can kind of relate to. That was deep. That was deep. And it speaks to, an individual wanting what's best, for their friend. They want them to be healed, and they don't want them to go under. If we can all hold each other up, hey, I grabbed this arm, come on, we can make it. I love it. I love it. All right. Yes, Tashana said, yes, definitely. Ooh, that was heavy, she said. All right now. Okay, so if you're just now joining us, we've had poetry on depression. This is a night of healing. So we talked about healing from depression and also physical healing. I'm still stuck on that one. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's see. You want to go to relationship? You want to leave the self-esteem for last?
Yeah, we're gonna do self-esteem for last.
Okay.
All right.
So let's go to relationship.
Okay.
Because we can keep on with that same vein. So we can go to relationship.
All right. Now, this particular poem is talking about healing in relationship, moving on. A lot of time we can't be healed because we refuse to move on. We're holding on to that thing that has us sick in the first place. All right. So this is a piece talking about moving on and rebirth. Okay. not sure which way is up. Never thought I would find myself in a situation where I must struggle against my own heart. Life was so much simpler before I was bewitched by the person I thought you were. Or maybe I knew who you were all along, but found life with you exciting, believed every word you said and the role that you played, even when you played me. It went against my true nature, but my soul was tied and I didn't wish to be loose. And so I went along for the ride, believing that things would get better, fooling myself and enabling you to make a fool out of me. But now I've gotten tired of playing the game, tired of being your court jester while my heart festers, while you get your jollies at my expense. Must try to find the person that I used to be before I lost myself, awakening as if coming out of a nightmare of years, seeing and understanding things as they truly are, getting my head back together, turning a deaf ear to your pleas and the begging of my knees that tells me that I will regret letting you go and having no one there for me. Shaking the cobwebs out of my head, denying my heart that needs to be fed. I'm fed up and I gotta go. You were good, but now I know that you were no good for me. Like the Surgeon General says, smoking is hazardous to your health. I didn't see the smoke that you were blowing until it was too late. And the cancer started to eat away, but not anymore. I'm done. Our time has passed and my rebirth is here.
How many of y'all can relate to that? Oh my goodness. Yes. And the beauty is it when you come into the knowledge of that individual was not for you. That's the beauty of it. I see y'all. I see you guys on here. I see your comments. Gwendolyn says, oh my God, been there, done that. Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you all can throw in comments, questions for Elder McGee. Let us know that you're enjoying this this poetry, this night of poetry. And I have to get that out of my mind, calling it spoken word. I mean, it is a spoken word, but this is poetry as he has corrected me. So this is, I love this. And too many times individuals have stayed far too long in relationships for whatever reason. But again, like I said, the beauty of it is knowing I need to move on. I need to move forward because this is doing nothing but bringing me down. All right. Yeah, they said that was good. All right, we have more. We have more, guys. Don't go anywhere. We have more. So we're moving on to, let's see, spiritual or societal? Which one you want to do?
Spiritual.
Spiritual. Okay.
Yeah. And the reason I often say this, I do poetry. I don't do spoken word because I'm not a spoken word artist.
Okay.
I don't do open mics. All right. So
that would be the difference.
Right.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that would be the huge difference, right? Because I know a lot of spoken word artists. I do. But I thank you for telling me what the difference is for you. Yeah, this is good stuff. How you doing, Dr. Wiley? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you guys click that share button when you come in. This is a night of healing through poetry with the connected, and catch what I say, the connected poet. The name of his radio show is Connections. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right. This is called A God Man. I was sitting in my place, meditating in my space, asking God about this thing of being a God man, wondering if I had what it takes, and he began to speak, telling me that being a God man is unique, however lonely at the same time. You see, being that man who is made in the image of God and conforms to his ideals is not an easy position to take up. And he showed me that all my life I've been in preparation for this. And I said, why is it that those that I reach out to accept my help and my love yet forget about me? When things get better, he laughed and he said, I know what you mean. They do it to me all the time. From the very beginning, from when I first created them, I wanted an intimate relationship with those that I loved, and I've been there for their ups and their downs, answering every beck and call, washing away their tears, kissing their souls. And after doing all of that, it would seem logical that they would feel the way that I do about them, until they friend zoned me. Because they found someone else that they thought they loved, they felt would do more for them and would be there happily ever after, only to suffer heartache and breakup. And then they remembered me, who was always there. And so I find myself repairing the breaches in their lives, wiping away their tears, mending their hearts, showing them love rather than telling them, bathing them in intimacy until I'm parked in the friend zone again. Only needed for souls when they are wounded, and they never consider my feelings when I desire a closer relationship. They said they're not ready. They don't want to be too deep. They still want to just enjoy life, and like the Golden Girls, they thank me for being a friend. And they treat me this way, and I am the Creator God. Then why should a God man be any different? So as a God man, I had to know that there are those who only need me for the seasons in their lives before I will be zoned and placed on a shelf to collect dust until I'm needed again to fix that which has been broken. Because like God, a God man is forgiving, even when he receives the short end of the stick. Even when he is forgotten, his heart still seeks the intimacy of those that he cares about. And so being a God man, you can't wear your heart on a sleeve. You can't love hard, but you must be willing to love easy. When your friend is hurting, a God man sits up late at night after not hearing any word from his friend, praying that they are okay, yet wondering if true love would ever be reciprocated. But he can be okay if it never shall be. A God man looks only to be remembered with the same love that he gives. As he looks in the mirror, he sees the man who reflects the image of Christ, and he finally understands why he is a God man.
Ooh-wee. Somebody said, love easy. Help us, Lord. Heal us, Lord. Yes, I agree with that, Tashana, and I could feel that in that poem. God wanting to speak to us, wanting to address us, wanting us to know what's on his mind of how we treat him. Make you think, makes you think. All right, real deep, Dr. Wiley, yes. That's the ticket right there, says Beatrice. Oh, yes, yes. Ooh-wee, okay, he took us to church, y'all. But you know, I often, because when I have my private time with the Lord, I'm like, Lord, I want to hear what's on your mind. Sorry. I want to hear from you. You know, we can go and we can say, okay, we have our prayer time, devotion, or whatever, and we're doing all the talking. Sometimes I just stop. I just want to hear what you're saying. And that poem right there, that's it. That's on the money. It sounds like you ready for the next one?
Well, my stuff is acting up. One of my songs didn't queue up the way it's supposed to. So
okay.
Give me a second.
Okay. All right.
Where we going? Society, healing in society.
Yes.
And I'm just going to replay one of the songs I did earlier.
That's fine. That's fine. This is on it. Brandy said, "Why you getting that together?" She said, "Elder McGee has that eyebrow up, like he knows he just killed it." I agree. Yeah, he's on it. He's been
Brandy,
doing this
step
so
away
long.
from the keyboard, Brandy. All right.
All right. You ready?
You ready?
I am.
Actually did this piece in 2020. I did this during the height of COVID-19, during the height of the racism, police brutality, the George Floyd incident. It's a piece that talks about the ills of society and the chaos that's going on all around us, and the importance of holding on, not giving up, and not giving in. It's called, Has Anyone Seen Hope? Has anyone seen hope? I mean, 2020 was supposed to be the year of 2020 vision, eagle-eyed vision, supernatural vision, prophetic vision. Yet with all the visions, no one envisioned Ms. Rona and her 19-year-old son, COVID, shutting down the earth. Has anyone seen hope? Because beside being sheltered in, we were shut out of jobs, shut out of schools, movies, gyms, and even the church. And if we weren't sheltered in, we were being harassed by Karen for shopping, dog walking, garbage dumping. And if that wasn't enough, we were detained for fitting the description by lawmen who claimed that we were wrong for jogging and bike riding and walking and talking, living and eating ice cream in our home and breathing. I can't breathe, as Mr. Floyd cried out while Officer Siobhan does his Colin Kaepernick impersonation and takes a knee on his neck. Has anyone seen hope? However, I think I may know where hope is, because hope can always be found hanging out with tribulation, patience, experience. You see, hope comes as a result of having faith in the worst of times. Hope shows up after the dust settles, after the rubble, and after the ash, and after the broken glass. Hope stands like an open door. Hope will rally and unify, help you to find your voice as you call on the Lord. Hope has us looking to the hills from whence cometh our help. And as we leave the year of vision, the year of chaos, the year of tragedies, and the year of death, we also leave a year of victory. We grab hold of our hope, clenching tightly as we move forward, having the will to succeed, the determination to achieve, the faith to believe, and the audacity to hope.
If I could step with my right hand, I would do it. My goodness, that's it. Societal healing, we need it. And the time that you wrote it was so appropriate. And, I'm looking at some of the comments here saying that's it, that's spot on. Talking about the breathing. Oh my goodness. That was deep. That was still ministering to the society that we're living in now. And unfortunately, we found ourselves, in this predicament more and more, because everybody got the cameras and the video. It's not like it just started, you know what I mean? But we're able to capture it, and we're able to see more and more what's actually happening out in society. But yeah, this one is so real. You're right. I agree, Beatrice. Hey, Buddy Gail, I see you joined us. Thank you. Thank you. Night of Healing. I'm glad you joined us. I had this vision for this night, and I believe the Lord spoke to me to do this. And I believe that it'll be beneficial and it'll be a help to me, you, so many of you that are watching. We want you to receive your healing. Many of you are actually, I just messaged a good friend of mine the other day. They were telling me they were going through something in their body physically. And when they were telling me that, I said, my God, I said, you never know what an individual is going through until they stop and tell you, or unless they stop and tell you. You don't know. I don't know what you're going through, you that are watching here tonight. I don't know what you've been faced with. I don't know what you're going to be faced with on tomorrow. But prayerfully, this evening, this night of healing through poetry will minister to you. I see you, Greater Lolo. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you. Now we're moving on. We have gone through how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different. No, is it 5?
6.
6 different categories. Okay.
Yeah.
We
got one more category, and that is the esteem. I'm going to actually do the bonus one first before we spring our surprise out. Okay. This one is called Black Queen. All right, Black Queen. And this is for all the Black queens now. So I think this is also just right for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
All right. Oh, let me. To all the beautiful Black queens out there, I need you to pay special attention because I'll only say this once. Are you listening? Here it is. Out of all the created beings that God created, He made you to be one of a kind. A woman of perfection who, in spite of any imperfection, you're still perfect. You are a strong, melanated queen who can never be ignored because you command attention when you walk into a room. All eyes are on you. Yes, you, Black queen, are the comparison model that that women of other cultures tries to emulate, but they can never duplicate. And can I keep this thing 100% real? When you walk and your hips sway, it's as if you're one with the ocean waves, perfect syncopation as you glide across the floor and your heels go clickety clack clack with a rhythmic beat that will even make the coldest hearts dance. And the sweet, gentle frame that you are housed in with all your curves and accentuated features, it's no wonder that men of all races craves to be with you. But when one looks at the perfect melanated complexion, no matter the shade, is always on point and always beautiful. A face touched by the fountain of youth that defies the aging process, where a 60-year-old queen can stand her own against a 25-year-old queen, because guess what? Black never cracks. Yes, Black queen whose mind and thought processes are unmatched by anyone. And whatever you set your mind to do, consider it done. You are business owners, entrepreneurs, CEOs, boss ladies, women who will never take a backseat to anyone. The total package that any real king could ever want is right here in the here and now. So stand tall, my Black queens, and as we bow before you, giving you reverence for the beautiful wonder of the world that you are. Stand tall, Black queen, in your strength that will never be ebbed. Stand tall, Black queen, because without you, there is no purpose in being a Black king.
They loving this. They say, yeah, yeah. Apostle Dion say, this brother is spitting.
Thank you, Apostle Hunt.
Dr. Wiley say, Maya Angelou is smiling down on you now. Love it, love it. Yeah, that was sweet. Who said that? Gwendolyn? Yeah, that's sweet. You want to set us up for the next one?
Yeah, we're going to set this one up. And ANet is she's going to do a poem. All right. I saved these last two for last. Again, this is for esteem. Many times we go through our own personal issues and we don't see ourselves as other people might see us. And this is called Declaration of a Black, what do I call it? A Black woman's declaration. So ANet is going to do a Black woman's declaration, and I'm going to do a Black man's declaration. Now, do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
The ladies first, right?
All right, let me get your music set up.
Okay.
I need y'all to put in the chat. Go ahead, ANet. Put that in the chat right now. Go ahead, ANet. She's going to get caught in her own net.
Get caught in my own net.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am.
All right, here we go.
What do I see when I look into my mirror? I see a woman who is a gift from the Master on high, to be given to he that is worthy, to be deemed her king. But he must be worthy. You see, gone are the days where I just settle for anything less than what I was designed for. Because not only am I fearfully and wonderfully made, but I am fierce and fine. I'm not stuck on myself, but confident in my melanated skin. A precious jewel that must be guarded and cared for, as well as treasured, because I demand only the very best. For I will give you my all and every part of me, and I expect nothing less in return. A strong Black woman who does not have to be carried on someone's arm like Pandora's charm. And I don't have to be taken care of, but must be handled with care. But sometimes I can be as soft as a warm midnight breeze, and other times I can be as a Category 5 hurricane. I am a woman of Blackness, divine beauty, life, and inspiration, the very essence of spirit, the soul of passion, the magnificent splendor of the universe. For in all things I am beauty personified. Therefore, I refuse to be used, abused, manipulated, confused about the state of my happiness, because my happiness is bound up in my destiny, and my destiny is held in the hand of the master. So as I move forward and live my best life, I do so without misery and strife, because those words are no longer a part of my vocabulary. So when I look into the mirror, what do I see? An effervescent, scintillating treasure, a woman beyond measure. I see me.
Yeah. Yeah, you did that thing. Woo, the folks out here, the folks online, they're just going in on you. Brandy's was it?
Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh yeah. It's a, oh, come on now. We already knew she had the flavor for it.
Oh, thank you. Y'all so sweet.
That's that voiceover talent of hers.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. I bet your sister really could work this thing too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Thank y'all. I see y'all.
Brandon
comments.
said you did that, ma'am.
Look, I had to concentrate on watching my words. I couldn't look at you.
Listen,
Just,
when you
he
got
just
Buddy,
gave this to me today.
yeah. When you have Buddy Gill saying, Lord have mercy, you know you're doing something.
Thank you, buddy. That's my big brother. Thanks, Brandy. Yeah, this is, I love it. When he sent me, I'm like, oh my God, I love this. That is such a, if that doesn't build your self-esteem, oh my God, I don't know what will. That built my self-esteem when I read it. So thank you for writing that. That was so on point. Can I have it?
I should have went first.
Why?
Because to follow, see, it's one thing to write it, but to follow someone who has the voice to deliver that like you did, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to bring you on connections just for the poetry spot, okay?
Oh, okay, all right.
Even if I have to write the poetry for you.
Hey, I'm there. You my buddy. I'm there for you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attempt to do the Black man's declaration.
Okay.
Y'all pray for me. Pray my scrunch in the law.
That's what I was about to do, but I'm like, I'm not in church, but go ahead.
All right, let me get my music queued up. When I look in the mirror, what do I see? I see a Black man who is becoming a better me. For a better me is what I aim to be in order to receive the heart of she who will be queen. Keeping it real and knowing the real deal, I am striving to connect so that I may always come correct. Not trying to be an ebony man or a GQ man or even the distinguished gentleman, because those depictions can lead to false dreams and expectations. You see, I won't promise things will be smooth and easy, that life will always be breezy. I won't say that there will never be arguments, or at times people won't get upset, but I will promise that my devotion to the queen that I have will never be forgotten. Not looking to wear her on my arm like Pandora's charm, but rather I would hold her into my heart where she would never have to depart. You see, life with a queen is 24/7, not part-time, full-time enjoyment through life's ups and downs. And in doing so, I am that man that works for his desires. Hustling is not a part of me because hustles are temporary. And let me tell you something, I am no temporary man. There are three purposes that a real man should have: love his God, love his queen, and love his family. And in doing so, everything that he needs to accomplish this shall be provided. And a real man never can be happy if those purposes are never realized. And I'm not expecting that perfect looking, perfectly shaped, perfectly sculpted, always makeup wearing diva that feels she has to put on airs to hide her imperfection to please her king. No, that's not what I'm looking for. When it comes to loving a beautiful black woman, love has no shade, love has no shape, and love needs no pretense, because real love covers all of that and produces the pure. Gone are the days where I simply think of myself, but through divine transformation and godly manifestation, I have become a man of representation that stands for belief rather than simply what he believes. So what do I see when I look into the mirror? I see a man dedicated, determined, driven, destined to be what God designed him to be. I see me.
I can't snap my right one. Woo, come on, y'all, with the snaps, Throw up the hearts, throw up the care button, the thumbs up. Oh my God, that was so on point. I don't know what you were talking about. That was perfect to end. That was perfect to end it. Oh my goodness. Oh, guys, I see you guys have come in. We're actually about to end. We were only doing an hour tonight, but I thank you all so much for coming in. This has been tremendous. I see you. Is it Kia or Kaya Lewis? Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay. So these some of your people I see. Somebody said, all right, Pastor. That's what Rhonda said. All right. I see Kamitris came in. Thanks for coming in, my friend. I appreciate you.
Hey, Kamitris.
Yes. I was trying to scroll back up to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Okay, Apostle Hunt. Tell me he see a new segment on A&D. Lord have mercy.
Hey, Apostle Hunt, I can write something for you, bro. I got you, bro.
You know, don't be conspiring up in here. Let me see. Buddy Gill said, and that is the word of the Kevin McGee.
Listen, Buddy Gill, that's my boy. That's my youngest son's godfather. So I got to keep him.
Yes. Buddy Gill is all right in my book. That's my big brother. I appreciate him. I appreciate all of you guys on here. And those of you, I'm sorry, that are just not coming in, what you're going to have to do is go ahead and rewind and listen to it in its entirety. I see them saying they want more. Well, we wanted to whet your appetite a little bit on tonight. But again, if you were not here in the beginning, I felt led to have a segment for a night of healing through poetry. 2022 is the year of healing. I heard that so strong in my spirit at the beginning of this year. And so that has been my theme for GetCaughtinANet this year. And you have, you probably heard me say it, you've seen it in my promos, you've seen it on my page, and it just holds true. That is definitely what God has instructed me to focus on. So the majority of, all the shows so far, this year have focused on some form of healing. Healing comes in different ways. So this night was planned with you in mind, planned so that you will be able to receive your healing. And don't be shy about it. Reach up and get it. But God has so many things in store for us, and sometimes we live beneath our privileges. Sometimes we live beneath them, and we want you to understand and realize that God has something for you. He has not left you out. He sees you, my brother, my sister. He sees you, whatever you're dealing with. He understands. He knows. He cares. He loves you. And again, I believe he had this particular segment set up tonight with you in mind. Pastor McGee, Elder McGee, my friend, I thank you again so much for availing yourself. And I know that you have, some things that you have.
Listen, we're going to continue this on Connections, y'all. We're going to continue this on my show. All right. Do I see Brandy for my check? Brandy, do I see you for my check?
See Jesus.
Brandy, where are you, Brandy?
Look at Jesus. Look to Jesus for it. No, but thank you again so much. I know you have to get off. He's a pastor. He has to have Bible class, and I think he's got a prayer going on this week. So I don't take it lightly or for granted that you were able to spend an hour with us on tonight. So thank you. Yes, the show will be posted. Actually, you can always go back on my Facebook page. I see your questions. You can always go back on my Facebook page to listen to the recorded session. At the end of this segment, we're going to upload the video portion of this episode to my YouTube channel, GetCaughtinANet Incorporated. So you can always go back there and watch that. We're going to have a recap. I'm here on Instagram on my page, GetCaughtinANet. And I thank you. I'm sorry, those of you, I did wave to you over here on Instagram. So thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. And I thank you all on YouTube as well. So we're going to get out of here. Do you want to say anything else before you get off on tonight, Pastor McGee?
Tune to Connections Saturdays from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Connections with Pastor Kevin McGee on intellectualradio.com. And that's it.
You're something else, you know that. No, but yeah, make sure you guys do tune in, because he is definitely what he has going on is awesome. I love the concept of connections. I really do. And we can't we need to support one another. So please make sure you support him. Saturdays, 12 noon, Central Standard Time on Intellectual Radio, as My Body and Soul is also housed at Intellectual Radio as well. So make sure you guys support him. He has great guests, and the purpose of his program is to connect you with individuals, businesses, and organizations. And he's doing a wonderful job. So make sure you support him as well. So thank you again, sir. I'm so excited.
Can I get out the net now? Can I get out of the net? Can I get out of the net?
Yeah, you can get out of the net if you like. You were caught tonight, right?
Yeah, I was caught in the net. Caught in the net. Get caught in the net with that net.
Oh, Demetrius, you still on here? You trying to sing your song? All right, guys, I'm going to share my my screen so that you will see our end jingle. Make sure you guys look for me on next week on the next session of Get Caught in a Net.
Get caught in a net with ANet. For your mind, body, and soul. Get caught in a net with ANet. It's your intellectual radio show. Here to inspire you and encourage you to be your very best. Get caught in a net with ANet. caught in a net with ANet. For your mind, body, and soul, get caught in a net with ANet. It's your intellectual radio show, here to inspire you and encourage you to be your very best. Get caught in a net with ANet.
All right, guys, you know what I tell you at the end of every broadcast, make sure you guys stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, and, you know, do your physical distance. Hey, you know what? I know that we just heard from, if you're here in Illinois, I don't know what they're doing in your state, wherever you are, but Pritzker has just announced on today that at the end of the month, that he's going to remove the mask mandate for indoors, but they're still encouraging you to wear your mask. But anyway, you guys to make sure you're safe. I want everybody safe. I want you to be cautious. We want everybody well. We want everybody healed. And I see all your comments and thanking us for this evening on tonight. I'm so glad that you were blessed by it. Again, I appreciate you for joining us and being here and getting something out of it. I hope that, you know, there was something that was said on tonight that will help you to maneuver and get through whatever it is that you're dealing with. We want you to know that you are not alone. You're not alone. We're here with you. We're going to hold you up. We're going to encourage you, and know again that 2022 is the year of healing. We accept that, we receive it, and I encourage you to receive it as well. And, you know, hey, I'm going to be looking for some testimonies because I know some of you all are going to have some testimonies of what God has done and is doing for you, especially on this year alone. So just get ready, guys. All right. All right. We're going to get out of here. Take care, guys. Have a great evening. Stay safe and peace.